So, the YouTuber LEMMiNO, who produces some of the highest production value videos on YouTube, has thrown down the gauntlet and called out basically every reaction Twitch streamer and YouTube channel. You know the type I'm talking about. People like xQc and Hasan, who will watch entire videos that YouTubers put time and effort into, justifying what amounts to content theft by saying they're reacting to a video. In reality, most of their reaction typically amounts to just sitting there and making occasional comments, which isn't transformative in any way. Hasan is known specifically for being the only one with the audacity to routinely leave his stream while someone else's content is playing, making it pretty hard to think he's engaging in good faith under the fair use doctrine. But despite Hasan's egregiousness, xQc was really the one caught lacking by LEMMiNO. You see, LEMMiNO recently put up an hour-and-a-half long deep dive into the death of President JFK. It's incredibly in-depth and is probably not just the most polished JFK video on YouTube, but likely the most well-researched. He breaks down where everyone in the book depository was at the time of the JFK shooting with incredible detail, even pointing out some weirdness in the first-hand accounts. But a video this good is easy pickings for the React crowd. Why put effort into your own stream when you can sit down and watch someone else's video for an hour and a half? After all, work harder, not smarter. And there's nothing easier than sitting on a face cam, watching a video, and providing nothing in return. And LEMMiNO is not a fan of this kind of thing. You see, he recently uploaded his 5 million subscriber Q&A, and one of the questions he answered was basically, what do you think about these reaction streamers and channels? And he gives a really good breakdown of what is a good reaction and what is a bad reaction, which ends up as, if you're going to use the majority of someone's video and do little to make it your own, then you're doing it wrong. It's okay to react if you do it in good faith and actually add to it, but otherwise, it's bad.
I don't mind people reacting to my videos, but I do mind when they play the entirety of my video. A face cam in the corner or the occasional interruption does nothing to address that issue. My video is still being played from beginning to end in someone else's stream or video. It's neither ethical nor necessary to feature the entirety of someone else's work, just to provide commentary on that work. If movie review channels can function without playing the entire movie, then so too can reaction channels. Indeed, some of them do precisely that. You know, they'll play a brief clip of what they're watching, followed by their reaction. Even streamers can do things like only show the progress bar, thereby forcing viewers to seek out the original video to sync up and watch along with the streamer.
Now, of course, LEMMiNO is correct there, and he's right to be annoyed, because with a video as good as this one, everyone wanted to squeeze whatever money they could from LEMMiNO's video, even if that meant taking money right out of his pocket. Restreaming and re-uploading someone's content, if you are not transformative in any way, basically serves as a direct market substitution for the original video, and does inevitably hurt the original creator of the video, especially when the video is already getting millions of views and the original uploader doesn't need the exposure that the streamers tend to cite as a benefit. Granted, most YouTubers who've had their videos reacted to by these people end up seeing very little in return when it comes to either views or any other metric, though the streamers do want you to believe that they're doing a service and that everyone blows up after they've been reacted to. That is most often just a lie. Anyway, the watching of LEMMiNO's JFK video by React streamers caused a reignition of the entire debate around reaction content. xQc seems to have taken the brunt of the criticism, since the other React streamers are smart enough to just not address, argue, or mention it. It also probably helps that xQc consistently has the worst takes imaginable. And you can guess that he was defending himself with basic arguments, that streaming is hard and sometimes he needs to do something easy, which isn't an argument that has any merit. Or that it's fine because people watch it and no one has forced him to stop yet. So he's gonna keep doing it until either he has to stop or people stop watching, which also isn't a real argument. It's in the same vein as saying, well, yeah, I didn't get caught, so it's not really a crime. It might be true in the fact that no one is currently stopping you, but it's not true in the fact that just because no one makes you not do something doesn't mean that you shouldn't decide not to do it on your own. He also said in an interview that he talked to LEMMiNO and LEMMiNO said it was fine.
Became a big thing, and it started because you reacted to a LEMMiNO video.
No, I'm actually, legitimately, no. I talked to LEMMiNO off stream in DMs. LEMMiNO did not voice a problem about me reacting. It was an original gamer or something like that. This guy just stole the content, blah, blah, blah. LEMMiNO didn't give a fuck. I talked to LEMMiNO. So, are you LEMMiNO?
So I understand.
But LEMMiNO directly disputed this claim in his Q&A video. He said that not a single one of the big React channels has ever reached out to him before their streams.
They could do the bare minimum and ask for permission, something that none of the major reaction channels have ever done when they've streamed or re-uploaded my videos.
So basically, not only is xQc acting in bad faith, but he's also just a massive liar. I mean, there was no real reason to say that he's talked to LEMMiNO if he hadn't, except that it was an easy out in the argument, and that he didn't think that he would be called out for it. I'm curious how he would react when presented with LEMMiNO calling him out, but I doubt we will ever see that, because I think that xQc is trying to bury the entire conversation around React content being bad, so that he doesn't have to deal with any of the consequences or lose his easy cash cow. Basically, I don't think that xQc is a very good person. I don't think that his version of reacting to a video is okay at all, and I question the legality of it. I think a lot of creators, probably most of them, certainly everyone I've talked to about it, feel the same way. Basically, these channels do this because they know that no one will ever seriously challenge them, at least from the YouTube sphere, because not only do they have massive angry fan bases that will attack you for saying anything mean about them. I'm sure one or two of them is in the comments section right now, but they also have so much money that they could legally bury anyone who decides to sue them. Basically, they're untouchable because of their wealth, which is incredibly ironic in the case of Hasan, but whatever. How do you feel about reaction content? Do you watch any of these streamers? Have you ever even thought about how the freebooting of their content affects the original uploader? Because I'd guess most people don't even really think about it at all. It's not a super obvious problem. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and God bless you.